I've seen the phrase toxic masculinity tossed around a few times, so I decided to do a little digging. First thing I need is a clear definition of masculinity. Qualities or attributes regarded as characteristics of men. And I was like, great, what does that mean? So I looked up, what is masculine behavior? Masculinity is a set of attributes, behaviors, and roles associated with men and boys. Traits traditionally viewed as masculine in Western society include strength, courage, independence, leadership, and assertiveness. Yeah, that's just about what I imagined the definition was. So the question is, what is toxic masculinity? Dictionary.com says, a cultural concept of manliness that glorifies stoicism, which means not being emotional whenever you're going through things. Strength, virility, which means like sexual desire, and dominance, and that is socially maladaptive or harmful to mental health. Great. So I was like, great. What does that mean? Being stoic, self-reliant, independent, physically tough. Men are told that to be this way, to be successful in terms of business, society, and finding a partner. If this is toxic masculinity, then why are so many women doing this? I've seen a lot of women on TikTok who think they need to be self-reliant and independent and physically tough in order to be successful. Being promiscuous. Typically, men will be praised by other men for sexual conquest. There's a well-known double standard regarding perceptions of male versus female promiscuity, with men being raised by their blah 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 studs and women being praised as sluts, right? But do women do this too? And this one, championing heterosexuality as the unalterable norm. Men are programmed to react negatively to the concept of homosexuality as a sign of deviating from the traditional male stereotype, blah, blah, blah. But if the woman wants sex during the early stages of dating and the man doesn't, she's like, oh, he gay. Being violent. There's violent women in a lot of relationships and men just don't talk about it. Being dominant. I already talked about that. With women do the same thing. One study found that over a quarter of men thought that they should have the final word in relationships. That means 75% of them don't give a shit. Over a third of men believe that they have the right to know where their female partner was at all times. There are women who do this too. Do you see my point? Sexual aggression towards women? Hold on, let me move down there. Sexual aggression towards women? More likely to make sexual comments or sexist jokes to women, commit sexual harassment, accept rape myths. About what I said earlier about the women. If she wants sex and he doesn't, then he's the problem? That is toxic masculinity. It's not toxic masculinity, it's just toxic. Thanks for watching, and remember, never stick your dick in crazy.